welcome to another episode of ArtCo, Drones and Entertainment. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Glad you guys are all here. We've got a great show for you tonight. We're all dressed in our jeans, and maybe it's in our jeans, and it's made us very attractive. Does that make us racist? I don't know. Let's welcome all the way from the land down under. See if he could, figure this one out. Let's welcome Dominic.
I just really don't know. It blows my mind that you can have an advert on television for a pair of jeans, and suddenly we're completely losing our minds.
Losing your minds. And her initials are...
Oh, no, yeah, that's...
Oh, yeah, let's jump
really
on that bandwagon. And speaking of bandwagons, let's welcome all the way from Grand Rapids, Michigan. It is Lon Denard. Welcome.
What do I have to do with bandwagons? The only bandwagon I'd want to jump on is the one headed towards Sydney Sweeney's bedroom.
Yeah, we all need to jump on that bandwagon.
Holy crap. I don't know. They're just mad because he's gorgeous. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How dare you be blonde hair and blue-eyed and proud of your looks?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or proud of yourself. How dare you?
I think the only crime that was taking place was double denim. It's the only crime that took place.
Yeah, she had like two pairs of denim on her body.
Yeah, denim. Yeah, denim. Yeah, denim is great, and it's always good to have a pair of tight jeans. But I just don't know what happened. Why are we? Why are the blue-haired set so upset by having an attractive woman in an advert?
Right. Mm-hmm.
What pretty much
going on?
Oh shit! Yeah, it's
They need to get Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Here's the sad part. Not Halle Berry. She's a little bit over the hill. But I'm just saying though, there have been jean ads with black women, of course.
Yeah.
There have been jean ads with Hispanic women. J-Lo did a jean ad.
Mm-hmm.
There's been jean ads with fat women, skinny women. Women that climb on rocks. I'm just kidding. Even chicks with chicken pox. No, there've been freaking jean ads with all different kinds of women. It's flipping stupid, and it's just one-sided bullshit. And they got to have something to say. And unfortunately, the advertising companies provided it. I mean, let's be honest.
Right.
This kind of stuff does. I'm the both ways guys, right? And it does go both ways. Just because some transgender guy was pushing Bud Light, everybody on the right freaked out.
Oh yeah.
Now you got this chick, talking about jeans and all these blue-haired, like you said, blue-haired, freaking nose ring having bitches. Yeah, I've been freaking out about this. It's unfortunate, but that's the way the world is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't say or do anything without one side or the other freaking out.
Yeah.
Right. Well, she actually has the chromosomes to be a woman, where Dana, or whatever that guy is from the Bud Light commercial, doesn't. He's a man.
Well, I know.
And
the ad didn't claim it was a woman.
People out there that get very upset by facts.
Yeah.
Right.
Facts matter.
Yeah, facts don't care about your feelings, as Ben Shapiro.
Don't get me wrong. People are going to get upset by saying that such and such is such and such, but it's a fact. Sometimes you can't get away from facts. I'm not being transphobic or anything. I'm just saying it's a fact.
No. And you're right about that. I'm a firm believer in the facts. I was just saying the ad didn't say anything about being trans or anything. He's just promoting beer, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I mean, it was
beer.
Thing about it.
Yeah.
He was talking about beer. A lot of people freaked out about that. The only reason I bring that up is that queer beer. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the only reason I bring it up is just that it's just a. It's just like everybody's waiting for the next excuse to get upset and freaked out and outraged and.
Yeah, it's exactly. And we I don't know if you have a term, if you use the term in America, but we have a thing called outrage bingo.
Wow.
And
That's
on
our
radio station that we have, that people will call up and talkback radio, and talkback radio is such a fantastic thing.
Yep.
And it's one radio station that is, I don't want to bring politics into it, but I have to.
Yeah.
One is a bit more conservative in the people that listen. The other radio station is people that are a bit left-leaning. So the radio station that is more conservative picks little pieces from the other radio station and plays outrage bingo. And it gets to a point where your bingo card is crossed off pretty early. We also have what's called the outrage wallet, and you've got to fill it every morning. People wake up every morning and they have to find something that outrages them. Yeah.
Every morning.
Yeah. Tick it off. Yep. Bingo.
They break out the Yahoo News or whatever.
News. Yep.
Everything has to be.
Turn on MSNBC.
Have to find outrage.
Get your cards out and your little blotter and go.
Yep.
No, you're right about that. It's just too bad because, maybe I'm the wrong one, because my feelings are, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I don't care what you do in the privacy of your home. I don't care what you believe. I don't care what you think. I don't care about.
And someone will get upset by something. Yeah. And it's usually the things that are not worth being upset by.
Mm-hmm.
And it's some loudmouth. Go ahead, Art. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
I just want some loudmouth. What?
Oh, it's always some loudmouth ultra minority group. And I don't mean in a racial minority. Yeah. I mean just in a small percentage of the population. Mm-hmm. With the biggest mouths will cause all the stir. Will just suck all the energy out of the room, all the oxygen out of the room. And it's just like, and they're like a 1 out of a million, person. You know what I mean? And it's just,
it's crazy. Do old men complain when they see a guy with some really lovely locks? Mm-hmm. I could complain about some of these, commercials that have guys with long hair and they're washing their hair. I could complain and say, "Oh, that's outrageous."
Yeah, that's for the follically impaired.
Yes.
That's not right.
Yeah. Bald men unite. Yeah. No commercials with men with hair. In fact, the women can't have hair either.
Yeah.
No hair. No one gets to have hair.
I don't know. The world has gone to hell in a handbasket.
Hell in a handbasket. That's right. Yeah, what's wrong with these people? Yeah, we call it outrage porn. There's also, they had that big earthquake in Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, there's going to be a tsunami. Oh, Hawaii's going to be wiped out. Oh, LA. Oh, my God. It's called disaster porn.
I know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Over here during summer, and you get 35 degrees or 40 degrees, and you get it 5 or 6 days in a row. Oh, it's climate change.
Yeah. Of course it's climate change. It changes every day.
Exactly.
Every
Every season is a new climate.
In about a half a year, it's going to change again.
Yeah.
It's called the solstice.
Exactly.
It happens
and then
every 6 months. Gee,
the
who would have
one
thought
thing
that?
but the one thing that they don't say, you've had a record summer. They don't talk about the coldest, records. They don't talk about it's been the coldest winter because that would destroy their narrative.
Well,
they're
oh
living
no,
in their own
not
little
anymore.
fishbowl.
Not anymore, Dominic. That was the deal. That it was called global warming.
yeah.
And then when the trend didn't go to warming, and then there was these cold spells. That's why they switched to climate change.
Yeah, they had to
Because even
change the
if it's
name
overly
to
cold,
erase that.
yeah, even if it's super
Darren?
cold, then it's climate change. If there's not
Yeah.
enough, if there's less rain this year, guess what? That's climate change. If there's more rain this year, that's climate change. If it's hotter than it was last year, it's climate change. If there's an earthquake, it's effing climate change.
Yeah.
Earthquake,
Earthquakes, volcanoes, it's all climate change.
Hurricanes, whatever. There's
and if
one less hurricane.
An asteroid, if a meteor landed on Earth and created, it's climate change. It's climate change that caused the meteorite to hit.
Oh, does anybody know who the biggest fundraiser for climate change is? It's China.
Yay!
Why? Because they don't give a shit about the climate, but they want the United States and the West to care about it. So they could screw themselves with all this windmills and solar panels, so we could wreck our economy, so they could take over in the future. And that's what I mean. Yeah, you just go do checks on who's fundraising these different organizations in the United States. You'll see it comes from China. Yeah,
China. Well, you guys are on one today about with the politics, with the social stuff. It's kind of fun.
Before the show, Dom was talking about Sydney Sweeney. Yeah,
God, she's hot. Ugh, she ain't as hot as what was her name? Kate Upton. I hate to say it. Yeah, the last little blonde chick that I thought was smoking hot was Kate Upton, and I gotta say, I think Kate Upton's got a little bit on Sydney Sweeney. Kate Upton was freaking smoking, but Sydney Sweeney's good looking. Just a good looking woman. Period.
Yep. I keep thinking Sydney Sweeney Todd. I don't know why.
That's like Christina Ricci, isn't it? Lady Todd. She was in that movie, right? Christina Ricci?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah,
Johnny Depp's friend. She's in a bunch of his movies.
Let me look it up. Let's go to.
The reference is Sweeney Todd. That's an old.
I got it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
A Demon
Johnny Depp movie, right?
Fleet Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
based. Let me.
No. It's Helena Bonham Carter.
Helena, you are right, sir.
Right.
I conflate those two, and I don't know why. I mean, I think they look a little bit alike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not. Is it similar enough to make that mistake?
Probably.
Yeah.
Considering the
kind of
fact
B level.
they do have a similar facial structure. They're both brunettes and they both got brown eyes. So, so that's probably racist in form saying that.
No, you
How
bastard.
about Hillary Clinton's vice presidential running mate and Kamala Harris vice presidential candidate?
Definitely.
They both look alike. It is weird. And they're both named Tim.
Weird.
Tim Kaine.
It's coincidence.
And Tim Walz. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Let's say hello to everybody in the chat.
Yeah, let's say hello after our rant.
That would be Darren, would that be?
Darren.
And we got Bob Casey. That would be Bob.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
got Warren at Cure Show, and we got John Flying Flynn Media, and we got Bent Rail, which is
Gary.
Okay, and we got Steve Knowles. Oh, right, and then we got Sam Itchy Sack, who just had a birthday not too long ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a bit itchy.
Alice Baker, who's not a Quaker. Yeah, we got Brad and Anna's Attic. Yeah. And Cure Show was #1 today.
Yeah.
First one
in.
in.
A lot of shows.
So I wanted to show this video. Well, since Bill's not here, and Bill's a cancer survivor. This video is of Bill trying to convince his doctor and nurse that he's fit to go back to work. So let's bring that up, and I hope I got the right one. And nope, there we go. Let's share it. And who knew Bill was so limber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
And also, if he had a red cape on, he could be Superman.
Who, Bill?
Yeah, that video that I just showed.
Oh, okay. I've never seen Superman breakdance.
Yeah, I know.
Or whatever you call that.
Alrighty, that didn't go as well as I thought. I thought it'd be,
we had crickets.
Crickets,
But,
okay. That's weird. This is the thing about comedians. Sometimes we'll think something is just really flippin' funny. And then this is why we have open mic night at the comedy clubs. And we try out material we think is hysterical, because to us, it is freaking fun. When I first saw that, I thought of Bill. And not because of the diaper. But yeah, I thought, oh, there's Bill trying to convince him, hey, I'm ready to go back to work. Yeah. So, wow, I didn't know he was so limber. Maybe that's why he's got a Filipino wife. There you go.
Are you that limber?
No, I'm not. I can't even. I bend like a Ken doll. This is as far down as I could bend down.
You're not smooth down there like a Ken doll, are you?
I'll figure a way to get that $10. that Jewish, that 2% Jewish part of me. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Which is just about everybody. Yeah. If you're from, Europe, yeah. You got 2% Anasazi Jewish. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, you think it's funny, you try it out, and just like tonight. Okay, now luckily Bill's not here. He didn't see.
Well, you don't know, the audience might be cracking up right now.
Mm-hmm.
They might be falling over.
Kitty. Hey, Mr. Kitty. Michael.
You know what? If I have a talent, it's giving people nicknames. Because I got to give myself credit. I give people nicknames because my whole family are nicknamers, right? We nickname everyone. We are. Everybody in our family has a nickname. It's crazy. And I'm a big nicknamer. And it's just funny. It's just funny that every time I give somebody a nickname, it sticks.
Yeah, that one stuck.
Yeah, Mr. Kitty. So it's pretty funny.
Donald Cyrus. Okay, there you go.
So I don't know if anybody wants to talk about the 360 camera that came out.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that. That's in my tags for the show.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's mildly interesting. I'm not a 360 camera person.
Right.
I have one and I never used it. I think I've used it 3 times total. The whole time I've had it. It's not my thing. But I just don't like the editing or whatever. And I'm made to understand they've made the process easier and yada yada. And so we'll see how it goes. It's not too bad on money. You know what I mean? It's not in the States yet, but contrary to what some people said, there were a bunch of American influencers that got it, just not drone influencers. And that's what I don't understand. People don't quite get. DJI is a multifaceted company. The drone influencers didn't get the DJI vacuum either.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know why? I mean, they sent it to vacuum channels. And they didn't, and the drone influencers didn't get the DJI e-bike either. You know why? Right. Because the drone people, why would they send a drone person an e-bike or a 360 camera or you know what I mean, or a vacuum cleaner?
But at the same time, you could, at the same time, to connect them, you could basically be on their bike with the 360 camera, with one of the drones tracking it.
Following you.
So
following you on your way to buy the vacuum.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how we connect them.
But you know what I mean? And people made a big deal out of that on other shows this week, let's say. None of the American influencers are going to get that 360 camera. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
of course they did.
We've also got to show the I'm trying to think how am I going to say it? We're going to show the outrage about DJI products not coming into the US.
Right.
We're going to show that outrage because I don't think
freak
enough.
Outs.
Yeah, there's not enough freakouts. Everybody else is freaking out.
Well, you guys were talking about 360 cameras. I found a brand called a Casso 360.
Yeah.
I heard about this on their Sizzle Offshore. They were, demonstrating this camera in one of their videos. And I thought, wow, Kate's pretty darn good video. And I thought it was a really nice review that they did on this camera. I thought, there's another company that's making a 360 camera other than DJI, and then there's I think Ricoh has one, and GoPro has one, and who else? That's about it. Yeah.
There's other Chinese brands that never heard of has one. The Ricoh, all the the real estate agents use the Ricoh camera. It's big in real estate.
Right.
It's expensive too. You almost have to have an ROI. You got to have some kind of return on investment for that. The Ricoh camera, because it's, if you're not making money with it, it doesn't make it. It's like a couple grand. Some of the models are. It's kind of just to walk down the street. But no, I mean, it's got some cool features. They've done some things that no one else has done. Pure DJI style. They got the squared sensor, which is interesting. It's not a bad idea because you use more of the sensor, you're going to have more pixels. So everybody keeps calling it a 1-inch, but it's slightly smaller than a 1-inch. But regardless, if everyone's calling it a 1-inch, they can. 1-inch isn't really 1-inch anyway. But it uses the batteries out of the Action 5, which I thought was a nice touch. If you already have an Action 5 with spare batteries, you can just buy this one just straight up. You don't need to bother buying spare batteries or nothing for it because your Action 5 batteries will fit in it. It uses the magnetic mounts from the Action cameras. The same, if you got magnetic mounts all over from buying the Action 4, the Action 5 or whatever, you can use the same magnetic mounts. So that's kind of a cool thing. So there's something to be said for that. I think that all this talk of 8K and stuff is kind of hyperbolic because number one, it's not true 8K anyway. It's like 6.6K. And two, it's nobody really cares. The the 8K thing. I'm about one of the few people I know with 8K TVs. You know, I got one in bedroom and one down here, and you know, it serves my purpose, but most people aren't going to give a shit.
Right.
My last 3 phones record in 8K. Nobody cares. You know, so, but it's an interesting piece. And, you know, if they have it in the States, this Adorama is actually pre-ordering it $50 cheaper than what DJI had it on their website for. DJI had the Adventure Kit for $699. Adorama's pre-ordering it for $649. So.
Cool. How about electric skateboards? I saw Kelly Shores reviewing one. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder who, because Boosted went out of business, if I'm not mistaken. They were like number one in the space. They were like the originator, I guess, or whatever. They were like number one. They were the benchmark. So I'm kind of curious as who make. Well, I'm sure a bunch of Chinese companies make them.
Yeah. So he was testing that out, and he said setting 4 was a little too fast for him.
He still has a channel?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Kelly Shore in forever.
Yeah, I see his shorts all over the place, mostly on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah.
You see his shorts everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
Like the base of your bed.
And then he one of those LED light panels where you could set it up to say stuff, or different designs and stuff. And so he put that on his skateboard, and he had it light up. And I thought, oh, okay, that's interesting. So yeah, Kelly's been doing a lot of shorts on TikTok and on Facebook. Some are kind of amusing, like let's see, where was it? Oh, he was parked at a parking lot. It said this parking spot is reserved, and no parking here, or something like that. So you can hear Chris going up, hey, you can't park here. He goes, well, I'm reserved. I'm well reserved, and I'm parking here. Okay, and we got the grumpy vlogger. Welcome. Good to see you.
Hey, Lloyd.
Well, they technically don't. There's technically no such thing as a 1-inch sensor, for one. And the sensors are technically measured in millimeters. They all are. It's just a matter of, it's a 22 millimeter sensor.
It's probably
we
easier
call
to
it
say
1-inch.
1-inch sensor than 25.4 mil.
Right. Well, it's a legacy term from the old days of television and camera.
Yeah. So, just a term that stuck around.
It's a legacy term. It has really no real meaning, you know, as far as that goes. But because they're not even 1 inch. If you measured the diagonal space of the sensor, it's not going to be 1 inch anyway. So it's inaccurate. Not only is it outdated, but it's inaccurate. A 1-inch sensor is not 1 inch. So it comes up short, if I'm not mistaken. By how much, I can't remember, but you can look it up. So, but it's interesting. This whole camera thing is interesting. You know, DJI, they keep talking about the medium format camera DJI is going to come out with. We'll see.
Ooh, that would be interesting. Yeah.
Well, we'll see, because I had a Hasselblad camera. I finally got rid of it, and because I wasn't using it, and it was medium format, and
120 by 120.
Yeah, and the thing with the DJI one, it would just be basically a rebranded Hasselblad camera, in my opinion. You know, maybe made cheaper. Maybe they're gonna lose some stuff or whatever, because you can't get in the door with Hasselblad for less than $5,000.
Yeah.
So you know, that's camera body. That's not even a lens.
Is it a digital camera? Okay. Yeah,
not a film camera. No,
nobody's figured out a way to make a medium format digital camera. I thought, you know, if somebody would I've seen, 35 millimeter size cameras that are digital, like Canon and Nikon and so forth.
Nikon.
Yep. Nikon, yeah.
Nikon.
Not Nikon.
No. There's been plenty of medium format digital cameras. Olympus? Was it Olympus that came out with one?
Olympus was a camera.
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
they had a medium format, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or was it Panasonic that had a medium format? I can't remember. But regardless, Hasselblad is probably the most famous camera company. They because they went deep into medium format and kind of hung there.
Oh yeah. Another one was Yashica used to be in the medium format, and Mamiya as well.
Yeah,
another one. I used to be into cameras.
Digital?
Huh?
Digital medium format?
No, I'm talking about film.
We're going back to old school.
In the day. Yeah, old school.
Oh.
I used to.
How's that medium format, though? It's just 35 millimeter, isn't it?
No, that's not medium form. Medium format is 120 millimeters wide. That's how wide the film is. Where 35 millimeter film is 35 millimeters wide.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's equivalent to what? 35 millimeter.
Let's see. You get the picture is sharper with a medium format because it's a bigger format and you get a more light and then all that stuff. The thing.
I'll see if I can find it. I just turned my camera off by going past it. That's pretty funny. I was sliding past it. Okay, let's see here. Let's see.
So Hasselblad is the most famous. They made really high quality medium format cameras. But if you're on a budget, you would go. Well, Ricoh made one, but they were twin lens reflex cameras. So those are the kind that you had to look down into the camera. They had two lenses, and the top lens was the focusing lens. And
I want a chart.
But they did make an adapter later on to where you could hold it up and focus that way instead of looking down like the old Kodak Brownie cameras or what was it? So there was that. And then the Mamiyas were basically a copy of the Hasselblad. They had interchangeable lenses. You could go wide angle. You got your regular and telephoto. I mean, even the astronauts aboard the Apollo, they all carried Hasselblad cameras up there. Yeah. Another one, that's right, Cool Cat. Yep, it did go to the moon. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I used to really be into photography in high school.
Yeah, back in the day when you had a dark room and you had to develop photos and you had to have the right amount of chemicals.
I experiment with different techniques and stuff, and using high ISO film for that grainy look.
Yep.
And if you wanted really sharp pictures, you used like 120 speed film.
Yep.
Or lower. Mm-hmm. And Kodak, well, they were like the king of film. And then there was another company called Ilford that made film.
Yep, I actually used them.
Yep, I used that for quite a while. And sometimes I experimented with the infrared film, which was cool to play around with. Yeah. and I made a camera. I took one of those really old bellows cameras that Kodak made back in the teens and 20s, and I set up a foot switch to where I could activate a flash. I go into a totally dark room, and I'd have 2 chairs, and I'd have the aperture set totally to open, and then I would hit the flash,
There's
and then I
Bill.
would move over to the next chair and flash again, and it looks like 2 versions of me talking to each other, which was kind of fun to play around with.
Yeah, I think one is quite enough.
Yep.
Why are you so mean?
I don't know.
Poor little Art. Okay, here we go. I finally found what I was looking for.
What'd you find?
Well, we were
Yeah.
talking about film sizes and
Yep.
I was listening.
120 versus 35 millimeter. Yeah. Oh, famous Amos. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. Yep, doesn't bother me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what did you find out, Lon? Or is he locked up? Looks like he's locked up.
Yeah, apparently he is.
Yeah.
Ah, I don't see his eyes moving. Ah, must be that Comcast internet. Huh. Oh, speaking of internet, you look good, Bill. No glitchy, no funny, and
I fixed
good.
it.
All fixed. That's good. Nope, Lon's gone.
No, I replaced the internal wiring in the house, actually.
Oh, good.
Going around up on my attic.
Uh-huh.
That was fun.
I bet it was.
Yeah, hottest week of the year. So there I am up in the attic.
Yep.
Makes sense.
I go up there, and it's nice and hot and humid up here. Let's go up here and change the cable now instead of waiting.
It's just a ranch. I mean, it's duck walking and crawling and
Yep.
very, very
Definitely.
hot.
And we got Cove Action. Hey, Chuck.
Hey,
Good.
Chuck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we were talking about the Insta3 cameras that are coming out, when DJI's coming out, and then and then that evolved into Hasselblad, and I guess Hasselblad's going to make a medium format digital camera. And I had no idea there were other companies that did that. That took.
Well, you do realize that DJI is the major stakeholder in Hasselblad.
Oh yeah, that's why
So
it
that's
says
probably where it's coming
Hasselblad
from.
Yeah, on the Mavic, Mavic 2, the Mavic 4.
I know the Mavic 3 Classic has it because
Yeah,
that's what I've got. Yeah.
yeah, that was on my Mavic 2 that I had.
Yeah.
Mavic 2 Pro. Yeah, yep. And ooh, Chuck says he pulled a Cat 6 mid-February.
Yes.
Yeah. So what did you use? Cat 5, Cat 6, or Cat 8?
None.
Oh no, you got coax. Yeah, that's right. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, get with it. Get the fiber.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, there you go. Lloyd's got it, and he's in Oklahoma. Boy, he's in.
It's available here.
Oh, yeah, same here. But they just don't have it in my building. Darn it. Yeah. But my sister,
I don't know. We'll see.
My sister's neighborhood, they're stringing up fiber in her neighborhood. Yeah. And she asked me about it, and I said, well, be a hell of a lot faster than that DSL that you're using.
Well, my plan isn't even available anymore, so I'm going to keep it just to bother them. Every time I talk, every time I reach out, I reached out to them. I actually got somebody on the phone once, and we get off, and they're trying to talk me into changing plans, and they'll give me free their cell service for a year.
Oh, yeah.
Their Wi-Fi cell service. And said, no, I don't want it. I got T-Mobile. Besides, I like having two different companies. You go out, and that's all I got. Then I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Opposite of Bill, way back in 2000, Cat 6 was as good as it got. Well, Cat 6 is network cable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I have network cable in the house too, but the source of the internet is through cable. It's through coax.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And, I actually think I could have gotten away with just replacing the line that connects at the side of the house and the first stretch of line, and then there was a connector, and then it split off. But doesn't matter. I replaced it all.
There you go.
It's not very expensive.
Yeah.
And then this weekend, if the rain holds off, I'm going to have buried cable in the backyard instead of the hanging from the poles. That'll be a surprise to them if they ever have to make a service call. What the hell is this orange shit? It says Fios comes to ONT and then all copper. What's ONT?
I have no idea. I thought it was a province in Canada, short for Ontario.
Well, I don't know. Does the fiber come into your house, or does the fiber come to your house and then it's copper after that?
I think. Interesting.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, you probably need a modem for it. Then you get to your modem, then
Oh, you definitely need a different modem, but they give you the modem now. So
yeah.
I didn't even realize that. If I had known that, I wouldn't have. I just bought this fucking $200, $180, whatever the hell it was.
Right.
Myself a new Aris surfboard here.
Yeah.
Because I thought maybe the problem was my 10-year-old modem, but it wasn't. So since I just bought that, I'm not going to fiber for at least a year.
There you go.
Nope. We'll see. I'm perfectly satisfied with my internet speeds.
Cool.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah. Fiber.
The fiber does come to your house, but you can get fiber throughout. I'm sure you can.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to fiber up the house.
Right.
I have no interest. I wish it was forever. I have no interest in going back up in that attic. I mean, it feels like 104 that day or whatever, 106.
Yeah.
So that attic was, I mean, it just
Toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stayed. I did it as long as I could. I felt like I was going to throw up there. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I lost a little weight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you missed it. We were talking about Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
What about her?
Oh, you don't know? You haven't heard about the American Eagle?
Of course. All the complaining they're doing, all they're complaining they're doing is just feeding more money to American Eagle.
Yeah, I know.
That's right.
Keep making a big deal out of it so more people look at it. Dumbasses.
Yeah.
She's got good genes, so that's Nazi. What the hell's wrong with people?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with saying somebody has good genes when somebody lives to be 110 years old? They had good genes. Oh, you Nazi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, but she's blonde and got blue eyes. Yeah.
Well,
So.
yeah. And her initials are SS.
Yeah, I know. That's
Oh, I didn't even realize that. You know, it's all making sense now.
yeah. And I heard that. You know,
It's an attractive girl. It's Lon's favorite, by the way. He's brought Sydney Sweeney more than once.
You hear these things when you're doom scrolling YouTube shorts, and as I said earlier, that there's such a reach that I reckon the person that made the comment must have absolutely pulled their rotator cuff out of its socket. That's how far they reached.
Oh, and let's welcome.
You got to set up his RAID 5, huh?
Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's Londonard with his Comcast. There you go.
No, I don't know. It was the weirdest thing. I jinxed myself is what happened, because I was talking about Restream last week and how I've been lucky. It hasn't been giving me any problems, because for a while the Restream was just randomly kicking me out. And it did it again, and it wouldn't let me join back up. I had to clear my browser and everything and come back in, because it kept trying to come back in as the old link, right? When I tried to click on it, it kept coming back as the old thing. So I had to completely clear my browser and then redo it, and then it let me back in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Weird. I think it's something weird. It's probably something to do with my computer, though. I don't think it's Restream itself. I think it's got something to do with me.
Yeah.
I have to look into it. Yep. I got problems, Joe. No, I got. I had a JavaScript error. Yeah, well, I had a JavaScript error like last week too. That I'm still tracking down to figure out what that's all about.
It's interesting. Back in the day, I remember you used to tweak your browser settings to buffer pages that you've been to before. So any pages you've already seen would pull in quicker instead. And then once internet, I still remember, we're getting 3 gig down now. You can get rid of that setting, because you used to have to refresh pages to see anything that updated on it. You know what I mean? Because if there's nothing in the header or nothing in the intro changed, you'd assume the rest of the page didn't change or whatever. You know, it was kind of primitive back then, you know. But it made it, you know, there was a lot of poorly written web pages back then, because they weren't considered, you know, people would take full-size photos and just let the HTML resize it. But it was still the full-size photo. You know what I mean? A couple of megabits was a lot back then. You know what I mean? When they, instead of actually truly resizing it down to a few bits or bytes or byte me's, they they'd leave these gigantic, and you'd be sitting there, these pages would take forever. ESPN was a big culprit too, because they would auto start all their videos, and they'd have like 5 or 6 different videos going on the web page.
Yeah.
But even one back then with dial-up, and then slow cable at the beginning, or DSL was just horrible.
Yeah.
I tried that for a minute and got rid of it. But that was the thing back then. Was so I mean I only brought it up because it sounds like it's caching your links. You know.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too. So once we get off, I'm gonna go through and do a burn. Yeah, they don't know who they're fucking with, because I'll clear my whole computer. I don't have anything on this computer that I give a shit about. I'll burn it down. I will too. I'll burn it all. You know, I don't care. There's nothing on this computer I care that much about. I'll smoke everything. But yeah, do you remember Web TV? Anybody ever have that besides me?
I didn't have that.
It was Web TV, and then it was Sega Game something. It hooked to your Sega, and you could play Sega games over cable.
Yeah.
It was like a streaming service where you got Sega games directly to your Sega.
Wow.
Yeah. So you didn't have to buy them. It was like, X amount of dollars a month on top of your cable. Yeah, it was cool. It was actually, it took a minute to download the game, but it was cool.
So broadband was a turning point. Internet back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, I
Yep.
remember dial up. I think 14.4K. I thought, oh wow, that's big time. Yeah, yeah. And then DSL came along. Ooh, yeah, I need that. Yeah,
I remember I paid $200 and something for a Hayes. Remember Hayes? Hayes
yeah.
was a big deal back then.
Yep,
My 14.4 Hayes modem. It was cut. It was
yep,
bleeding edge, and then 28.8 came out, and then they had
yep,
that little 31, whatever the hell it was,
yep,
and then 56K.
yep.
But it was, I don't know, it's just an interesting time. What was my slowest modem was 300, actually.
Yeah.
That is 300 baud.
Mhm.
I don't want to talk about it because we had such a slow modem that when we were developing fuck, what was it called? Goddamn Oregon Trail. And they you had to do the download back and forth. You literally got up, went, took lunch, went and did whatever, because
Mhm.
you ain't looking at that program for probably 15 minutes. It was so damn slow. And it was a kind where you called and then you put it in the modem. So I
Yeah.
don't even know
Oh,
how
yeah.
slow that was. I don't even know how slow that was, but it
Are
was
you ready to play
incredibly
a
slow.
game?
Hmm?
Are you ready to play a game?
That's about the size of it. It was fucktard slow. It was crazy slow.
Mhm.
So
That
Those
was
one
War
yeah,
receiver
Games.
modems, I think they were 300. I think they claimed to be 300. I don't know what you actually got out of it.
yeah. I have no
Mhm.
idea. I wasn't that into. We were taking basic and Fortran back in those days.
Yeah, I
So
remember those.
I was a kid. I was taking Fortran.
Used to play
So
Yeah,
with it.
I'd learned how to program that shit.
Well, you'd learn how to tweak the settings on your dial up. Oh god, PP. I used to dial up from DOS to game online. I used to drop out of Windows.
PPLE, yeah.
Yeah, I used to drop out of Windows because you couldn't have Windows running in the background. The computer would crash. So I would drop with my 486 SLC 33.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some fancy pants there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because the
oh.
386 couldn't even dial it, but then the 486, yeah. And then no, you would drop out of Windows and dial up DOS PPP. It was called. Before that, there was one called Slip. You used to dial up in Slip.
Well, you're playing Minesweeper and Snake, and
No, we were actually playing. There was a program called, I mentioned this before, Kelly or Kali, Kali. Two guys,
Mm.
Jay Cotton and some other dude wrote it. They were going to college and they were local network
Mm.
at the University of Texas and University of Georgia, somewhere in Georgia.
Mm.
Anyway, so everybody in the network got fucking rock on. They were doing great. But anybody who dialed in, you had a 500 ping,
oh
and
yeah,
Yeah.
literally,
oh
you
yeah,
got, you got below 250, you were killing it. So you were a statue, but it was still the coolest thing because it was brand new to me. Back then, you used to dial in and, wow, this is like a world I'm in. This is like, I could see what other people could see. Yeah, like a few seconds later. And so all I could do was wait for somebody to stop paying attention. I would have to just hide and wait for
yeah.
somebody to stop and not pay attention to what they're doing and just basically hit them with a rocket in the back. But so I occasionally get a kill, but I still thought it was cool. But yeah, no, we used to do that. But there were games. Actually, there were online games that ran rather well with Kali. Descent was a big one.
Mhm.
That's that caving game or something, isn't it? Or what?
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
that
Well,
one?
you were. It was like dogfighting. You were in a mining shuttle, like spacecraft.
Okay, I knew there was a mine involved.
Yeah, and you are right. So you would, but see, that was cool about it because it was you didn't like Doom. You just you had one plane. You know what I mean, left and right. You could look up with your eyes, but your character couldn't look up. You'd be able to shoot things that were up above you, like a floor, by pointing below it, and the game just knew you're pointing at it. So that's crap. But with Descent, you were actually able to go up and down and left and right. It was ahead of its time. We used to dogfight.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it was a mining game, right? Descent. You were descending into tunnels and like.
Yeah, I just remember something vaguely about it.
Yeah.
That's back when I was just barely in it. Like I said, I was taking basic, then I took Fortran, and then I just started COBOL when my dad died and a bunch of shit happened on a personal level, and I got crazy, and But anyway, I just kind of dropped out of it. But graduated from high school, but yeah, that's pretty crazy though.
Yeah, but they had what they did was they actually gave you it for free. And how it worked was I think it was it 10 or 15 minutes. You could play for 10 or 15 minutes and you'd get kicked out. That was the free version. So you get a taste, you know what I mean? And what was nice about Descent is you could log back in and pick up inside the same game. If you couldn't do that with Doom, when you're out, you're out. Doom was limited for the longest time to just 4 people. And you'd get in, and once you're in, you're in. If you left, you couldn't rejoin the game.
People leave their computers on 24/7 to stay in.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why you had to pay for the program, because if you got kicked out in 15 minutes, what fun is that, But like I said, Descent, a lot of people just never paid for it because they would just immediately log back in again. You know what I mean? And just pick up. They would disappear in the middle of a dogfight. They'd be there. Must have got them.
Yeah.
But it was fun, But yeah, you had to do it all from DOS. Kali was a DOS program. You ran the executable, and there was rooms. Like it was like a chat program. It looked like, you know what I mean. You had all kinds of rooms, and they'd be named after whatever game it is. And you'd look in, and there'd be several games going on or about to start, and you were able to join them, which was cool.
Cool.
Back in the day.
Back in the Dizzo.
Yeah. Now, when I got my Pentium 100, which I paid a shit ton of money for, you were able to run Windows at the same time. I mean, I was actually 95 just was coming out. That system I bought came shipped with DOS 6 point. Whatever the last version of DOS was.
It might have been
6.11 or 6.11, I think.
Yeah. Right.
And so, you had to type everything up, But I got Windows 95. I remember that. That was game changer.
Oh, I remember using Windows 3.11. Yeah.
Well, that's what I had on my 486 was 3.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. You guys got me beat on that one. Like I said, I got in early, but then my life changed and I joined the military, and I didn't pick up another computer until, Windows XP probably. I mean, that was probably like the next time I had a computer. I mean, it was like forever after that. I just was out of it. I didn't have the money. I was in the military. I didn't have the money. I didn't think the computers anymore.
That's a good one.
We had a 286 in the house at the time. There was actually Windows. I had the full set of 5 1/4 floppies of Windows 2, by the way, and there was an original Windows, as a matter of fact, and you can run it on a 286. Even though you really couldn't do GUI until 386.
Right.
So it was
I skipped the 286. I went from XT to 386 and 486.
Right. That was 8086, 8086.
Yep.
Had those two. Actually, we were running a business on an 8086, my buddies and I. Yeah.
And it had an MFM hard drive. Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My Commodore 64 I had a floppy drive for it.
Yep.
I had a tape drive too, originally.
Yep.
The tape drive was what we had in school. Was a cassette tape drive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to print everything on hard paper for the backups.
Yep.
It's funny how easily you were. I mean, everything took forever, but you didn't think of it that way because before that you had nothing. You know what I mean? It was. It was cool that it did what it did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hamburger's great, and if you've never had steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the hammer's the shit. If you've never had steak, you know.
I still like hamburger.
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna go back to a 386. I don't want my Pinto back, or you know,
Yeah,
or Taurus or whatever.
I used to be into building computers. And I had a small business where I built units for people. I get
Yeah,
a
I
phone
did
call.
that too.
Hey, Art, could you build me this? I want this. How much? And I
Yeah.
go through, scrounge around, see what I got and how much it would cost. And
Yeah.
then I give them a price and I make a few bucks and
Yeah.
use that money to get something else. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd always roll it back in and buy more parts.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you,
Yep.
95 was actually a perfectly good program. A lot
Yeah.
of people panned it, but later versions, like the first version to have USB was 95B. By the way, there's your little trivia for the day.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first version of Windows 95 that actually had USB. Yeah, write it down, Arlon. Yeah. Now you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to
You
get
always have to battle.
I would.
It's going to be on the quiz later.
Well, I mean, no, people have these really old systems that they'd want me to make work for them, and that's
Right.
I pirated 95B for them. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I have 95 on one of my
It was usable for a long time. Huh?
one of my thumb drives. I've got 95, and I've got I think I even have XP on it, and I have all the different like Windows 7, 8,
Oof.
and 10.
No 7.
Netscape was the shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
big
that's
browser.
right.
Leading edge. You
Yeah,
wanted Netscape 1. It actually came with AOL floppies.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
AOL floppies. I'm not talking AOL CDs, but yeah, you'd be
Yeah.
able to get Netscape 2.0 with this one. Wow, Netscape 2.0.
Mhm.
It's Mozilla. But,
Mozilla. Oh no.
Mozilla, yeah,
Mozilla.
yeah.
I
Yikes.
remember those.
Then there was a big lawsuit between Netscape and Microsoft. What Explorer?
Mhm.
Who won that battle, I wonder?
Yeah,
You don't see
well, they
Netscape
both
anymore.
continued
So.
after that, so they must have settled whatever it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
They did. They both continued after that, but Explorer eventually took. There was when I was doing web pages, believe it or not, back in the '90s. You would look at your stats, from your websites, and friggin' Internet Explorer was like 97%. I mean, well, 90 something percent of your traffic. It dropped down below that into the 70s and 80s, but it was still. You basically were still gearing it to at least do well in that
Right.
first. And
Mm-hmm.
it'd work outward from there. Opera would show up.
Yep.
Safari would show up. Maybe be back in the day. That was before Apple. I mean, Apple was the biggest secondary one, but they still only had for the longest time like 3 to 6% of the
Right.
web traffic. Not anymore. But that was then.
How about Linux? Who played with Linux? Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people are still playing with Linux.
Yeah.
They still swear by it.
I had SUSE Linux for a long time.
I played with Red
Yeah,
Hat.
they were good for IP boxes.
I played with Red Hat and Mandrake.
Red Hat, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started playing around with the different flavors of Linux. There's the Denubian, and then there was Ubuntu.
Ubuntu.
And
Yeah. Well, those were interfaces for Linux. They were GUIs for Linux. They were different, basically, and really they were trying to look like Windows.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Or iOS. They're trying to look like that. Really, everybody was trying to be that. Apple was the first one out with an actual GUI.
Yep, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So Insta360 is coming out with a drone. Just interjecting with drone stuff every so often.
Wait,
Yeah.
who's coming out with a drone?
Insta360. They're
Yeah.
coming out with a drone.
Oh.
It's anti-gravity, is it called, or something like that?
Yeah, it's called anti-gravity. It's interesting as well. It's just, it's a 360 drone. So it's basically looks like you got an eye flying in the sky, basically.
Ooh.
You can look every
Eye in
direction.
the sky with Les Nessman.
Yeah, and they've been doing, but it's not new.
Alan Parsons
Air
project.
2S. Yeah, I got the eye in the sky. They had that kit you put on the Air 2S back in the day. That kit. In fact, it's not even new, even that far, because Kodak, of all people, had a 360 kit you could put on the. What drone was that? Was it the Mavic Pro?
Maybe.
I can't remember, but there used to be able to buy a kit, and it was labeled Kodak. Back in the day, you could put on a drone. So, and it was a 360 kit. So it's not new, but it's interesting.
They're not showing pictures of this drone yet, I guess.
Yeah,
No,
it seems like somebody had a video out on it. Huh? There's leaks.
A new
It's a 360
category
anti-gravity.
of drones, because it's got anti-gravity.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why it's a new category, but I want to know who's making the drone for them, because if you read it, they're talking about third party is making the drone and they just attaching the camera to it. I'm just curious as to who's making the camera for them. Femi, Hubson, someone like that, or someone more obscure. It's hard to say. Or,
Right.
JJRC or, Holy Stone or, somebody like that. I'm just curious who's making the drone part for them. Potenzic, yeah, it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
But
could be.
Or it could be ZZ or not ZZ. The people that make the hover and the stupid
Yeah,
000. Thank you. 00 might be a good candidate.
Okay.
If I'm choosing between all those guys, I'd probably pick 00. They seem to have their shit together the most, in my opinion. As far as that goes. So, but anyway, that's interesting as well. Just another option. I'm not sure why I'd want a 360 camera flying it around necessarily, but
I don't know. Is it a gimmick? It's like a gimmick, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Well, 360 camera in general, I often think of as a gimmick. However, it has its positive sides. You can just throw the camera out there and you don't even have to care. And then come in later and pick your subject. You know what I mean? You just basically record everything. And then you come in later and, okay, there's a hot chick I want to follow down the street. Or there's a 69, Camaro or, whatever. You can just kind of pick the subjects. Yeah, or Sweeney Todd. Yeah, exactly.
Sweeney Todd, yeah. Sydney Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, yeah. So there's something to be said for 360 video. I just don't think the quality's there. I watched a couple of the reviews even for the DJI one, and they're ranting and raving how awesome it is. And I'm looking at the footage going, I don't know. When you pull everything, I don't think you get, I don't know. I just don't think it's as good. I don't know how you can get just as good as an image recording everything around you as you can if you focus on what you're actually trying to record. You know what I mean?
360 cameras are great when it's in a vehicle and you're backing up or you're pulling into a tight parking spot like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what
that'd be cool.
It's the same. It's a thing. You got it in your vehicle, don't you? Don't you have the overhead of the car backing up into the?
No.
Really? No.
I don't have that, but the new Charger has that, I believe. I think it has 360 camera.
Well,
some of the Korean companies have it.
Well, the Ford trucks have it. And like my father's had it before. He just ignores it. Because he was a truck driver all his life. I don't need all these. Dad, you got this giant screen here.
Yeah,
and it's really accurate too, because you can look at it and you go, it's right on. You know what I mean? And it looks like your truck from above, and you see all the lines and everything, and If people actually use those and screw up anyway, they're just trying to hit something. Seriously.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kia came up with that first, if I'm not mistaken, Kia or Hyundai, because I'd seen that several years ago from Hyundai, I think it was. It is cool, but it's several cameras and they just stitch the image together, I believe is how it works.
I think part of it might be interpolated, like it just figures it out. What you like the top of the truck obviously is not being filmed. You know what I mean? The actual roof of the vehicle. I mean, how would it see that? It'd have to be way above it, so it's just
right.
Knows what it looks like. It's not going to see the bird shit on your truck. You know, in other words. But yeah. But they stitch it together, and some of it I think is it just figures it out.
Yeah, I think it's like I said, it's like several cameras around the vehicle, and it just interpolates them together, like you said. That's what I we were saying the same thing. I think it's interesting.
It is.
It's interesting.
It's not exactly a 360. 360 cuts the vehicle out. 360 cameras, whereas this is putting the truck in it, you know, so you can see what you're doing. It would be kind of dumb to cut the truck out when you're.
Yeah, you need that reference.
That'd be good. Yeah, what good would it be without it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, implementation is everything. You know what I mean? It's like the hover drone sounds like a great idea until you own one, and then you realize, man, I'm just not that interesting. You know what I mean? That I need something to follow me around all the time. Every once in a while, I like to just fly. You know, maybe more than 300 feet away from me. Take a picture of this building or something, and that's when they kind of fall flat on their faces. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of features in the drones that are cool to play around with once or twice, and then and that's that. You know, you fly it to video. You know, not to play with follow me or
you get over it. Yeah. But master shots, I've never even used them. No, I probably should just for fun, but it doesn't have to have any autonomous features for me, quite frankly. You know, Ken's still complaining about the Mavic 4 and the spotlight mode is slow or whatever he was saying. I'm like, well, I'll never know because I don't use it, so I don't care. I don't care how the tracking is. I don't care how spotlight is, the master shots. I don't care about any of that. Oh my God, the return to home is 6 inches off the landing pad. I'll never know because I don't use return to home. So. No, somebody was asking me that the other day. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. All right.
Somebody wants to know if we ever hear from Philly Drone Life.
Yeah, he was answering. You cut him off.
Yeah, Billy asked me that. Billy was over the other day. Billy loves that stupid truck. He drove all the way here to take me out to dinner. But we were talking about Philly, and he asked me if I'd heard anything from him. I said no. And I guess Ron Brown tried to call him a couple times, and he never responded. So,
wow.
Yeah, he never responded. So I have no idea what he's doing. There was a 360 camera. Maybe it was GoPro. GoPro would sell you somebody that's more into it, right? And it had like 4 GoPros or 6 GoPros or 8 GoPros in it or something like that. I forget what they called it. They didn't call it a Sphere, but it was something like that. And GoPro would sell you a kit, but you had to park like it ended up costing a shit ton of money because you had to park like a whole bunch of GoPros in it. Right. And then there was a program that would stitch all that footage together. And apparently it made a great image, but it was just stupid money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Coach. He ain't flying drones.
Well, not on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
What he does on his personal life, they make that little rule and he could get in trouble if he got caught. But quite frankly, he could just, as long as he keeps it off YouTube, do whatever the hell he wants, man. You know what I mean? Stay out of trouble. Go to the park, fly your drone. Yeah, paper planes, go to the park, fly your drone, go home, keep it off YouTube. You probably, you can get away with all kinds of shit if you don't advertise your crimes.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny how that works.
Mm-hmm.
I speed in my car all the time. And you know what I don't do? I don't film myself doing it Filming the speedometer and shit, and then post it on YouTube. Look at me doing 120 down the freeway. It's crazy.
Nissan invented the around view monitor, by the way, using
multiple. Oh, was Nissan? My mistake. I knew it was one of the.
Yeah,
I thought it was a Korean company though, so my bad.
Well,
yeah, they all look the same line.
Oh no, they don't. Japanese people are distinctly different from Korean people.
Yeah,
Koreans and Chinese are very similar, in my opinion, but Japanese and Korean and Chinese are vastly different, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And their ideology is completely different.
Who?
Their ideologies.
Oh, yeah.
The Chinese are communists, and the Japanese are exactly the opposite.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, a percentage of the Chinese are communists anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like Russia, just like Soviet Russia. It's probably less than 10% of the population are actually in the Communist Party or something like that.
Sorry to bring up politics again.
That's okay. You political monster, you. You're such a little politicker. That damn Dominic. He'll say anything for months, and then he comes in all political.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, let's talk about Sydney Sweeney.
Well, they bring a hot girl into it. Now his interest has been piqued.
There you go.
If you want to talk about politics and it involves Nancy Pelosi or something, who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you're bringing in Sydney Sweeney, though. Now,
there you go.
Did you say Sydney Sweeney? Whoa.
Hey.
I don't like cauliflower.
If it wasn't for you, Lon, I wouldn't have known who Sydney Sweeney is.
She's smoking, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. Right
but she has great genes.
Yeah.
No, she's cute.
You heard this? Wait a minute, you didn't miss this, right? She had there's an ad. You've heard about this, okay?
Yeah.
Did you guys talk about it while I was gone? Okay, fine. Never mind. Yeah. I don't want to rehash shit.
You did.
Yeah.
No, everybody's.
I wasn't
talking
sure.
About it. Everybody's talking.
It's
such a big deal over a stupid fucking ad. Who cares? She's got good genes. Yeah, of course she's got good genes.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's why she looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does it though. And she probably worked out and she probably watched her diet and she probably didn't get knocked up 14 times before she got out of high school. And she probably took care of herself and she probably doesn't do a bunch of drugs. She probably doesn't drink. She probably doesn't, who knows what she probably done a lot of shit.
All those things, but she still looks good because she's got good genes.
Yeah, she got good genes.
Yeah, maybe. But my guess is that there's been some work put in. She probably goes to the gym every day and who knows what else. Nah, she's a good looking woman. She's got 14 piercings in her face. You know what I mean? The jeans ain't gonna help that.
Yeah.
She's got 4 tattoos across her forehead. Whatever. So
yeah, we're no. I think I'll just stay out of that conversation. Blue hair.
Sydney Sweeney though.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not even crazy about this picture. I'll be honest with you.
What? I just don't see what the outrage is. Please explain.
She's not even that hot in this picture. Not in my opinion.
No, hot enough.
Oh, she's pretty. Yeah.
I'm at a loss. Why? This has outraged people for 4 or 5 days now.
Because they're nuts. Yeah. They're nuts. Because she's got blonde hair and her eyes blue or green. She's got light colored eyes. Blue, right? Yeah. Oh, she's a Nazi.
Yeah.
They're saying, they're talking about genetics and blue hair and blonde hair. And she got good genes.
Hey, I feel sorry for you guys sometimes because God forbid a white person be proud of their genetic background or their race or their ethnicity. How dare you? It's a national outrage if a white person comes out and says, I'm proud of my background or whatever, or I'm happy with the way I look, or I'm happy with the way I look, or
be proud of what they are.
Yeah.
It's a national outrage. It's annoying. I just look at it and I go, but every other ethnic group can march down the street. Yay, our ethnic group. But one white person comes out and says, hey, I'm really happy with my genetic background. You know,
We're the
it's
oppressors
ridiculous.
no matter what. No matter how many
It's
centuries,
ridiculous.
how many decades go by, we'll always be the oppressors.
Mhm.
The oppressors.
It's ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous, and it's too bad. And the sad part is a bunch of white women pushing it more than anything else. That's what 90% of it.
Women with
Selective outrage.
Yeah, septums or whatever. Was that what they call that?
We'll call it facial jewelry.
What I mean, we talk about it because of imperialism, and it was supposedly taking over the world. And it's like, what do you think? The white race invented that? I mean, like every race. Look at the Mongolians. What the Mongols did. They took over half of Europe and all the way east into to Constantinople.
The Visigoths, the Vandals,
the Muslims,
Ottomans,
the Vikings. We could
love the
go on all night.
Well, the Vikings are fairly white, I think.
The Zulus. No, I'm just kidding. The Zulu nation. Little joke there.
No, there were huge nations in Africa that took over half. Just everywhere. It's what people do. I don't know.
Yeah, be proud of who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. It's just annoying.
Yeah, just annoying.
And whenever I see it, I just go, ugh. But it happens on the other side too. And I just think, all this outrage, you're just waiting for somebody to say something so everybody can pounce. And it's kind of like, say something you don't like, everybody pounces on it. And it's just a little bit sad, quite frankly, because it's just people that obviously have nothing going on in their lives. They have nothing positive to look forward to. That they get up every morning, like Dominic was saying, and they tune in to MSNBC or break out their phones, just looking for the next, outrage.
Just
looking for the next thing to be outraged about. And it's like, so it's too bad. Gives us something to talk about, I guess.
Yeah.
Next time it won't be long. Something else. Somebody will say something positive about, Trump, or they'll say something positive about something. There's the next outrage. So
yeah, I think you said the Romans were throwing white dudes. I think they were equal opportunity. I don't think they cared.
Oh yeah,
they threw everybody to the lions. It didn't matter where they came from. They did a real number of the Carthaginians. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
All the North African.
Well,
Greeks,
except for that one guy that prayed, and the lions didn't eat him. Yeah.
Daniel.
Yep.
Daniel.
Yep.
My brother.
Daniel.
You are older than me. The song just popped right into my head.
Yeah, Daniel, my brother.
Elton John. Yep.
Yeah. He's not
older
heavy,
than me.
my brother.
Let's go to the shed and play with each other. Oh, wait, that's not how that goes?
No.
John.
Lloyd makes a good point.
Older than me.
Yep. Legal pot. You'd think everybody'd be happy. Yep.
You think it's cheap as shit here now. I'm driving down the road and you can buy an ounce for $20. Dude, when I was a kid, you couldn't buy an ounce of weed for $20. That's insane. $20 an ounce. And it's more potent now than it used to be too.
Oh, yeah.
So people are getting high off a half a joint. We have to smoke like 3-4 joints between 3 or 4 people to get high when I was a kid. You know what I mean? You have to smoke almost not a dime bag, but an eighth anyway. Nowadays, man, 3 puffs off a joint, they're freaking catatonic.
These gummies that they got out, and they're talking about, I got to cut these into 8s. I got a little cube of a gummy. I got to cut it because it's so potent. You couldn't eat a whole one of those. Those would be like, ooh.
Yeah, who's such a thing? But no, it's just incredible. You would think these people, I have to agree, you think these people would be happy, but
right.
The problem is family's no longer allowed, religion is no longer allowed.
Yeah.
Outreach, all the things that used to make life, more meaningful is frowned upon.
Right.
It's frowned upon. So what do you have left? So you just always looking for something to make your life have some level of meaning, I guess.
It's the people that the people that don't have a life don't want other people to have a life.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's too sad. It's too bad. But
You want to take away something somebody else has. Yeah.
how dare you?
How dare you get no tax overtime? So we're going to tax it, said Colorado.
Overtime too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Colorado up their tax. That's dude. I would be, even I didn't care about politics. That would get me there. That would get me there. That would get me to the polls. Immediately. I'd be like, dude, you're fucking with my money. Dude, that would get me right to the polls.
Oh, and this guy wants to be our president. Yeah. He's anti-ag. He's destroyed, farming and ranching here in Colorado. Oh, I got an idea. Let's bring wolves into the state so they could decimate the ranchers. Yeah. So, yeah, we got a lot of unhappy ranchers because these friggin' wolves they brought in are killing their calves and killing their cows.
So they're not Jolly Ranchers?
No, no, they're not.
Now, let me ask you this. To be the devil's advocate, did he have some reason for bringing in these wolves? Or there's some kind of legitimate reason? Because, idiots brought lampreys into the Lake Michigan, I think it was, right? You know about that, Art. Or it was Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, or one of the lakes to try to get rid of something else.
Right.
Or whatever, and then it ended up being a big mess. I can't remember. Mollusk. Was it mollusks or some kind of was coming in on ships?
They were parasites that would latch on to fish and suck the blood and all that.
But they tried to bring something in to get rid of them, maybe? Or they brought them in to get rid of something. It doesn't matter, but it failed miserably.
They wanted to reintroduce wolves into Colorado because they're endangered in Colorado. Not that they're extinct or anything. So they thought, hey, this would be a great idea. Let's bring some wolves from another state where they're just happy there. No, let's bring them to Colorado to fuck with the ranchers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But so he didn't really have a legitimate reason other than feelings.
No. Feelings.
Nothing more than feelings.
Feelings.
Trying to forget your
feelings.
Bill rushed home from work for this. Look at him. He's like,
right.
Can you believe it?
Well, I'm setting him up for your show tomorrow, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, these are things we're not going to talk about. Let me write those down.
Write those down.
Okay. No. Instead, we'll talk about time travel and
there we go.
Lady boys. There we go. That's a good topic.
No, apparently not.
Apparently,
we're not talking. We're not allowed to ever talk about that ever again.
Never be brought up again.
No. Ever. Don't be talking about that trash, yo. Mm-hmm. So, there was one more drone thing, wasn't it? Let's see.
The Falcon Mini.
Yeah, it's coming out. Everybody's starting to get them. That's kind of cool.
Yep. And then there was another drone that people are starting to get too.
Sky Rover.
Sky Rover.
Everybody's very excited over that one.
I'm going, there's a drone that just came out that people are starting to get or will be getting next week. Yeah. That's right.
We haven't talked about that yet.
Yep. Sky Rovers in flight.
What was that Australian drone we were talking about for a minute there?
Airoo.
Oh, remember that?
It's still going. It's still out there.
There you go. There's a non-Chinese drone we can purchase. An Airoo.
It's made in China. I hate to break the news to you.
It's got Chinese parts in it.
Chinese parts. Of course. What's the name of the company again?
AEROO.
Airoo. Like in
Aroo.
kangaroo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a quite good looking roo you got there, mate. Hoy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
Hey,
Oh, there's
hey,
an
That's
Arrow
very accurate. It's very
USA
good.
page now. Look at that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they cost $2,000. I
It
remember
has
they
that
weren't
1
exactly
kilo
cheap.
All right,
payload.
well, let's check it out. You want to see?
let's check-
Come on, let's,
yeah,
let's
check
do
it
a
out,
little
Bill.
drone shit here. What do you think?
Check.
Share.
Talking about
I got
drones?
it.
Stop
I got
it.
Here we go. Yeah, I shared it.
I was gonna make Art change his channel
There it
to
is.
ArtCo Entertainment.
Arrow is here.
Aroo.
Cool.
Have they changed it in the
Era.
2 years it's been out? Hasn't it been out for a couple years now?
Yeah, it's been out for nearly 2 years.
#1 selling fishing delivery drone in the US
Oh,
of A.
Yes.
The Arupu.
What does that say?
Pro.
Wait a minute, go back up, please. My drone caught fire.
Oh, okay.
Replace.
What's
no
the rest of
problem.
that?
Would have been.
Stephen P.
Ah, okay.
Would have been
Replaced
great
no-
to have thought something.
Oh,
Here we go.
Apparently they replaced it.
Yeah, my drone caught fire. My error. Replaced, no problem. Would have been great to have thought about the battery that need replaced at the time I sent the drone. Now I have the great drone back, but I still can't fly. That's on me. But you could put it in the notes on the return phone. Because he returned it with the
Oh.
fucking battery in it, and they won't send it back, I guess.
Yeah, but what caught fire in the first place? So you would imagine it had something to do with the battery.
mhm.
I don't know. Maybe he was using it to hold the fish over the grill or something, or I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know. These are cheap, actually.
Yeah.
$11.99.
Look at this kit here for $11.99.
$1,200. Yeah,
Yeah.
$1,200 for the kit.
oh, that's not. Yeah, that's about the same price as the Avata 2. Yeah.
Oh, this is bigger than you think, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is pretty big. I've seen
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
videos on it.
Okay.
Oh, there you
Like,
go.
yeah.
1 kilo
I'm casting
payload.
with water up to his shoulders. You know, you can do that from the shore, right?
Yeah.
I see it. I see it now with that guy holding it.
Oh, he's got a
Look,
shark.
I caught a shark thanks to
Oh,
the
let's
Aroo
take
drone.
the water over there.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
1,200, you say?
Yeah.
Someone should get a hold of the Ukraine. 1 kilogram's a pretty good sized bomb.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what you get.
Bomb.
The Aero Pro Combo. And they got
Oh.
12 months of Aero Protect for $179.
There
Good
you
deal.
go. Mm-hmm.
All right, details. Let's see what the details are. It's got, the camera's kind of weak. I remember that. You could pick up 2.
Well, you're not trying to. Yeah, you're not trying to
pick up
film.
a kilo.
Right?
2.2 pounds.
2.2 pound.
Yeah, it's a kilo.
Yeah.
Everybody else, it's a kilo.
Yeah, it's 20. Yeah, okay. Thank you for reminding us that we're heathens. It's 21-inch reinforced weather resistance frame, can fly in harsh 31-mile-per-hour winds. That's pretty hefty, actually.
Yeah.
2 kilos.
4K Ultra HD camera.
Woo! In the video,
6X
2.7K.
digital- ooh, 6X digital zoom. Digital. Yeah, it's
Digital,
quality. It's
yeah.
digital, yeah.
Mhm.
45 minutes per battery. That's actually,
Huh?
yeah. All right.
it's
So
got
industry
weight strength.
Look at that. 6 mile. 6 mile range.
2.7K live video.
Oh,
Oh,
jumping ahead.
2.7K to your phone.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Mile range.
Pictures. I don't want these silly pictures. Okay, let's go specs. There they are. Aircraft. Color. Color.
Black.
Cool.
Always bet on black.
Yeah.
20-inch diagonal. That's, again, they're fairly good size. Maximum ascending 9.3. That's actually fairly quick. The maximum descent 6.8. 45 minutes. 2.2 pounds. 39 miles per hour. That's all right.
Okay.
Altitude's pretty good.
That's maximum
Oh, yeah.
takeoff altitude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
19.6.
19,000. Oh, boy, that's way up there.
Russian and American. GPS and GLONASS. I don't see Chinese. There's no Chinese.
Oh well. No European either.
No, you're right. No Galileo. We got
Galileo Figaro.
He's just a poor boy.
Magnifico.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
okay. Battery. No,
Spare him inside.
4,000 milliamps. Blah blah blah. Working
'Cause
temperature.
he's the
up to
sausage
104
king.
degree. All right. Camera. Here we go. Yeah, 1/2.6.
Mini 2.
Yeah, Mini 2.
Yeah, Mini 2. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I said Mini 2 had 1/2.3, didn't it?
No,
No,
I believe it
2.6.
was 2.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. it
Okay.
is.
The 12 megapixel.
Yeah. Which is all right. You know, I mean, you could live with that. You know, if it's
Yeah.
if
Does it have remote ID? You'd have to assume so. For them to sell it here.
Oh, it's got portrait mode.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Hey, it better crops the camera though. I doubt it.
that would be landscape.
Aperture is 2.2.
Oh, okay. Micro SD card U1 or class 10 or above.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
they all want that. So it does 4K at 30 FPS.
Okay, 4K 30.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it goes above 30 for anything.
Which is fine. You're not really filming shit with this drone. You use it
Yeah.
to go fishing. That's the whole
Yeah.
point behind this thing.
Yeah, and if you want to fly it for it'll do a journeyman's job. You wouldn't use
Journeyman's
it.
performance.
Yeah.
Or you could send out another drone to follow it.
I've been fairly happy with the video for my Mini. I mean, actually, I've been happy with the video for my Mini too because I'm not a professional photographer. Looks pretty damn good on my computer. Sensor
Payload stability.
AI search for landing pad. Look at that. It's got AI.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That is actually pretty cool.
Who are they
Actually,
involving? That would be Hubson, isn't it? Isn't Hubson the one that does that? That's their big claim to fame. That the unit searches for the landing pad. I believe that's Hubson.
Downward optical flow sensor. Yeah, well, of course. Low temp, precise altitude. Uses a barometer. What's TOF? Help me.
Time of flight.
Yep.
Okay.
So that means there's a little camera on the bottom.
Cool.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
I tell you, for the money,
Yeah.
it's really not bad because it's meant to be a big honking thing that can, carry 2.2 pounds. And so you can fish with it. You can bring your heavy lures out and drop it. It's pretty cool. So they're saying they're the number one fishing. Well, he said number one fishing and delivery drone. So I was going to say, what about Splashdown? They sell more than they do in the United States?
Does Flashdown do bait drop off?
Yeah.
I didn't know that off the top of my head. It might have been mentioned in the past. I didn't know it was built in. The release is built into this drone.
Mm.
No, Splashdown.
Cool.
There's different versions of Splashdown. One comes with the kit, so I guess it does attach to it.
Mhm.
Yeah. This is
Cool.
all built in.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Built into
dunk
the
that.
remote
You can
and
also
everything.
Dunk that one. I don't see anywhere here where it says you can actually dunk this in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting. This thing doesn't land on the water, does it?
No,
No.
it's splash proof, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it says it's rain. It can withstand some rain and some. Yeah, it's got some. It's not waterproof, completely waterproof, but it's splash proof, whatever that means.
Right.
Can deal with some water.
It means it's water resistant rather than
Starts to
waterproof.
rain, you don't have to panic and drop it. Bring your drone back immediately. Pretty cool. I mean, it looks fairly water. I mean, just by looking at it, which is why it doesn't fold that much. I do remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct, Steve.
Yeah, it's an Aussie drone. Aussie. Oi.
About. We think that drone should be more than just pretty pictures.
So we don't care about the camera.
Our drone has good genes. What?
Uh-huh.
They're good genes. Yeah.
His jeans are blue. His jeans are black. So you're never going back.
Location. We have local stock and support in Gardenia, California.
Oh, okay.
Or Gardena, California. It's not Gardenia, is it? It's Gardena?
Gardena.
Guard don't give a damn. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, Jenna. Our USA team is on hand, blah, blah, blah. Design team operating. Our headquarters in Sydney, Australia.
Oh, good old Sydney. I wonder if it's anywhere near Sweeney, Australia.
Yeah.
Sweeney.
Yeah.
It's a 10-hour drive to get to their location for me.
Let's
Jenny
that
Sweeney's
place
there. I'm
is
going.
the Peninsula.
Where are Aero drones?
Aroo! A ruby dude. A ruby ruby.
Aero drones are designed and tested in Warriewood, Australia, on Sydney's northern beaches, but their manufacturing takes place in China.
Yeah, China. Yeah, I was pretty sure they were made in China. I remember that the first time we talked about them when they said they were made in China.
I thought they were put
They're
together.
like Apple.
Assembled.
They're like the Apple, the Australian Apple of drones.
They're assembled in Australia.
Oh, really?
Are they? I don't
It
see
doesn't say that, my friend.
No, that's what I thought.
No.
It's based on.
It would say assembled in Australia if they were.
Aero Innovations Pty Limited is based in Australia, according to their Facebook page. They utilize a hybrid manufacturing model, partnering with a family-owned business in China to produce the drones.
China.
The chins.
China.
This allows them to maintain quality control while keep blah 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 blah.
Keep the price down.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game,
They
baby.
get on the phone and say, "Hey, we want good ones only, okay? Okay, you got it. All right, that's it."
I got Uncle Lee on it right now.
We did we did our due diligence. We told them what we wanted.
Woo!
They're designed, tested, and supported from the company's headquarters in Warriewood. That's interesting. I wonder what they would cost if they actually, because it sounds like if there's, well, they're designed there, then I guess they send the design to China, and then that company sends them a drone and they test them in Australia for whatever reason. Yeah, seems kind of slow. Make it there.
Yeah.
Was there an Aero Pro? Bill, was there an Aero Pro on that website? Steve's saying the Aero Pro is currently available for pre-order.
Pre-order?
Yeah, go back to the Aero thing if you don't mind, sir.
Meet Aero Pro.
Oh, yeah. What the hell are you talking about, Steve?
Add to cart.
That's
He says the Aero Pro is currently available for
Check
pre-order.
out. There it is in my cart.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
No. That's what he paid for the Air 3S. Now, come on.
Well,
come on now.
$12.50. Yes.
Oh,
But
my
they'd have
bad.
to-
$12.50.
But they'd have to charge me tax, so this would be even more.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd imagine they'd have to start charging me taxes coming from outside. Oh no, it's from California, really.
California.
Yeah, it's already in the country.
Yeah, so 7%. So what is that? $740,
That's another $70.
$154 in tax.
Well,
Yep.
154.
Yeah, $1,200
Huh.
times 7%.
What's 7% of 1,000?
70.
Right. What's 7% of 200?
Oh, I doubled it for some reason. You're
Yeah.
right. I doubled it. All right, so I did it like it was 200. Like I was thinking 1,200, and I went with the 2. Sorry.
No. That's all good.
14.
was just
So
like,
$84 in tax. So 1,200.
That's his high school education.
Shut up.
Yeah.
$1,283 altogether. So that's
Sweet.
That's still a good deal, I think. I don't know.
I don't think it's bad.
It's not terrible.
I'm not sure. I'd have to see it in action because I'm kind of curious. It's specs on paper don't always translate.
And they
into-
accept PayPal.
Yeah.
Oh, well, buy it. No,
There you
and
go.
the 6 mile thing too. You know, I'm mildly. Oh, wow.
PayPal, I could do 6 months with no interest and split it up into
Nice.
Well, there you go, Bill. Go ahead and get one.
There you go.
$200 interest-free payments for 6 months. I don't
And go
want it.
fishing.
I got
Go
a
fishing
drone.
with it.
I already got a drone. It's
You
better
can fish
than
with the
that.
Air 3S, by the way.
You can fish with any drone, really.
Yeah,
You can
they
add
make
the-
a drop. They make a drop system for the Air 3S.
Yeah, you can add the drop system.
Yeah, and if they don't make one for your particular drone, you could design one. They're not particularly complicated.
Yeah, I've got one somewhere here for the Air 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
That I never used.
Nope.
The Air 2? Do you still have an Air 2?
No.
Well, then why would you use the kit for the Air 2?
No, I had it, and I
don't
never sold it.
Which I never use. I guess not, since you don't have the drone. Yeah.
That's
I
right.
used to have it, Bill.
Wow.
Wait. You've got the
jackass.
fishing kit for the Air 2, and your buddy, probably best friend Lloyd, has an Air 2S.
Won't fit. It
There
might
you
fit,
go.
but it's unlikely.
What?
Yeah,
from
he's
Air 2
not
to Air
much of a
2S?
fish.
Yeah, it'll fit.
They're different. The body's different on the Air 2S than it is on the
Yeah,
Air 2.
they are slightly different.
Yeah.
Slightly different, but this thing just attaches to the belly somehow. It probably just has a strap that goes around the thing.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Mhm.
No, it's gotta kind of click in somewhere, otherwise it'll move around, and that would be catastrophic.
Yeah,
That would be
Yeah,
catastrophic.
but what's different on the Air 2S, I don't think is the base. It's the extra cameras.
Oh, you're probably right. You
know,
got to have a light underneath too for these drop systems to work.
You buy these cases for them. They're the same for the Air 2 and the Air 2. It's just the eyes. It's got those funky eyes that look up on an angle.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to
All
have
right,
an
let's look
LED
it-
light
all
on the
right,
bottom.
Now you got me curious.
No, you don't have to look it up, man. I take your word for it.
Fishing, I don't know.
They're
My
they're
word,
exactly
I
the
don't-
same. It's fine.
I don't know for sure. Fishing.
Absolutely, dude. I've never seen two drones be more alike. Wow. They're like twinsies. Twinsies. They're like identical cousins in every way.
Identical cousins.
Brooklyn Heights, though. That's the only difference.
Here you go. For
Yeah.
DJI Air 2S / Air 2 drone airdrop thrower system with landing gear for drone remote thrower for fishing. And you can tell
Sweet.
by how clumsy that description is that it's AliExpress. So that was Chinese
Yeah.
translated to English.
Sweet.
AliExpress. Where did you get it from, Art?
I think I got it from Amazon.
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 Oh, there you go. Release and drop professional device for DJI Mavic Air 2/2S. Yeah, so it fits both.
Oh,
So there you go. Art, you can send it to
Whoa.
Lloyd so he
Did
can
you-
never use it.
Did you get this one? Because this one's $249.
no, I got the cheapy one.
Why is it so much money?
I don't know.
Does it have a radio transmitter in it or something?
No.
No, this one has the. It
How do you know
uses
what
the
this one
light-
has? You're not looking at the ad. You're talking about yours. I'm talking about the $249 one. Why is it
I
$249?
didn't spend that money. I don't.
I know.
Right.
You already said that.
I think mine costs like $25.
Yeah, like
Oh,
the
wow.
Yeah, it just uses the sensor that's on the drone, and you just when on your controller you just hit that, and the sensor triggers the mechanism that drops the bait.
It works off the light, Bill, if you didn't
Yeah.
figure that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You turn on the
About
LED
10
light
minutes.
and there's a light
10
sensor.
minutes and counting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes.
This
And-
this device is made in USA and Israel.
There's your problem.
So it's kosher. It's kosher.
Yeah, it'll probably
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Chinese ones work as far as I know.
I don't know.
I haven't heard too many complaints. It's pretty straightforward. It's a little solenoid with a light sensor on it. That's all it is.
I don't know how well one for $22 on AliExpress is going to work, but it could work. I guess it does.
It's just a solenoid with a light sensor. You turn on the bottom light and it pops it open. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, it's got a little hooky-doo and...
A hooky-doo.
Yep.
Dude, I didn't know it had a hooky-doo.
Yep.
It should be $23.
Yeah, there you go.
Steal. Maybe it was $4.
This one, let me see. There's 3 ways to drop. Trigger the drop by simply rotating your drone 2 fast left turns, counterclockwise. Yeah, that would be left. Trigger the drone by clicking 3 times on the function button on the DJI remote controller. So what happens when you hit the function button 3 times? Does your light come on?
On the Air 2?
Yeah, I don't even know what that does.
I don't remember. Oh, wait a minute. It does something. What does that do? Because of the way that remote is, it has a function button instead of the 5D button. Must turn the light on. Must turn the light on.
I don't know. And there's a manual drop control. Huh.
So what, do you have a string tied to it or something?
I don't know.
Manual drop control. What's that supposed to mean? Spinning around real fast with a string hanging out behind you. I'm not sure how good of the idea that is, but okay.
Here's one for the Mavic 3 Pro Classic. For $45.99.
What a deal. What a bargain. There you go, Dominic, can get you a drop system.
Yeah.
You some fishing, buddy.
Yeah,
we get some mahi or something.
We have got some great fishing spots here.
Here's a universal
you got that
one.
Water?
Here's a universal one that uses a strap around the drone to hold it on, and it has a little remote control. You push the button. You push the button on your remote control, and it releases.
It's got a strap.
The range. Giggity.
The range is 1,000 meters. 3,000 feet. 3,300 feet. That's plenty far for fishing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, you want to get it out past the shelf and drop it down 1,000 feet. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The Atlantic shelf. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah. You get off that shelf, dog.
Yeah, get past the reef, all that riffraff fish out there.
Yeah, all those shellfish.
Shellfish.
Maybe you're allergic to shellfish. Huzzah. Funny. Very funny.
Here's one. This might be one Art has, or that he kept, even though he doesn't have the drone. Why didn't you just throw it in as a little bonus when you sold your drone, Artie?
I don't know. I probably forgot all about it. Had somewhere. What the hell is it? Why do I have this? There you go.
Don't feel bad.
You got to see this one. This is interesting. Yeah, let me share this.
Okay.
I haven't even read more than just the title, and right off the bat, it got me.
And wedding proposal.
Wedding proposal. Yeah, because that's
a great idea to buy it then.
Nothing more romantic. All right, this is the one. This has got the sensor for the light. See that right there?
Yeah.
That's the one I got. Yep.
There you go. So who did you propose to?
Yeah. Irene.
He flew to the Philippines.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you tell her good night?
Yeah, good night, honey. Oh, by the way, it's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to Irene.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to her.
Yep.
And many more.
This comes with 1.5 meters of fishing line.
Ooh, wow, that's sweet. A lot.
1.5 meters. Yeah, not even 5 feet.
It's a drop line, you crazy people.
Yeah.
You got to get in there close to get them fishies.
5 minutes.
No, you drop it. The bait hangs
right
below you, and you just drop it. You crazy people.
They're crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Why does it have a battery in it? For the power to open the hook. Duh.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Number of fully charged applications less than Equals to
around
It's got
400.
an applicator.
yeah, around 400. Yeah, less than or equal to 400, or greater than or no, less than or equal to. Well, less than could be 2.
I know, is that funny? Why don't you just go less than or equal to 1,000,000? You know, it's like it's a lot, people.
That's funny.
Bah.
Meh.
Yeah, talking about Alibaba and AliExpress, man. I quit ordering stuff from them years ago, right? It's because it takes so long and it's such a pain in the butt. And I did it again. I got this, like I got a case for my phone, and I like it. It's carbon fiber and stuff. It's cool. But dude, the journey this case went on to get here from China. It's the same thing as my
No.
what did I order? What was it? Filters? I forget. But it's the same kind of thing. It just went around the mulberry bush 3 times before it got to my work. And the same thing with this case. It had like 50 different stops on it. It was insane. The level of, I don't know how they do it. How do they even ship crap? The prop guards. That's what it was. The prop guards were $2.60 shipped, made about 20 different stops on the way here.
I made a mistake. I wanted to look to see how do you use that for a wedding proposal?
No, it would probably drop down.
You drop the ring on her head or something?
Or
Drop your ring on there.
I mean, I could see it being used for a reveal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You just drop the balloon, and when it hits the ground, it's blue or pink, or purple.
That's right, Mark.
Purple, which means they're not sure.
We got 2 birthdays today. We got Michael Wright's birthday today.
Oh.
And it's also Colorado's birthday, 149 years.
Oh, so they've been around pretty similar time period.
Michael Wright founded Colorado.
That's right.
He's older than he looks. He looks good.
2 minutes.
But he's older than he looks.
2-minute warning.
Is it TJ's girlfriend's birthday?
No, it's mine. God. Irene.
I know.
Come on.
Is it technically tomorrow already in the Philippines?
Yeah.
It's already tomorrow
Yeah,
today.
they're a couple of hours behind.
So it is her birthday already.
It's her
Yes,
birthday
that's
now.
right.
Happy birthday. You should be on the phone with her.
Happy
You'd be late. You'd be over there laying the pipe on her for her birthday.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Now she's almost old enough for you.
And many more.
41.
Oh.
Yeah.
41. That's a good age.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a prime age.
Yep. Past that nagging age.
If I was buying a wife, if I was picking up a wife from the Philippines, I'd probably go.
Okay, you could use the drop off for hostage scenarios, maybe.
like a finger.
Yeah.
A finger. It's almost time. 1 minute, 30-second warning.
Time. All right, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming. Hope you all had a great week. Don't forget Bill's show tomorrow night. There's going to be a lot of chattering over there because he puts a shit ton of people on. So 8 or 9 people, that's a lot of people.
It's been 6 lately. What are you talking about? 6, and then sometimes 7 as Mark pops in.
Sometimes
Yeah.
Mark, yeah.
He was stable last week, wasn't he? Or was that 2 weeks ago? I don't know. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You want to
let's close out the show. Let's say goodnight to everybody and have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow on Bill's show. Goodbye, everybody. Good night.
That's how it goes.